Come with me, and you'll be in a world of your imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination.
So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy, just can't get enough guy.
GM.
I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your
All right.
mad type.
We are live. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust that volume back down. Actually, that is the wrong volume to adjust down. My bad. Let's see one more time. There we go. Okay. Should be good now. Let's see. I think we're good. And we're good. Sorry about that, y'all. But man, what a day. What a night. It's good to be back. It's good to be streaming. Okay, I mean, maybe it is, but like I've been streaming for the past several weeks. So if this sends it down, I mean, every other time I've streamed should have nuked it too. So we've had a lot of those. Matt Campbell, good to see you too. Anonemo, GM to you. Ishaya Sati, GM to you. Moonboy, GM to you. Good to have y'all. Before we get going, a few things that I'm going to ask you guys to do. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Here at the very beginning, we're going to go over to X. Let's scroll X over to here. You're going to do two things for me real quick. We're going to go to this. Step number one, you're going to drop a like right here. I just did it so you can do it. Okay? I'm not going to retweet this yet, but I am going to ask you guys to go to this. Drop the repost. I'm going to do it here in a little bit because if I do it right now, I mean, it's been 5, 6, 7 minutes, but y'all can. We want to get this out to as many people as possible. We want to have the fun tonight. We want to keep it rolling. The good times are happening, and the more of y'all that are here, the better. And we're going to drop a comment in that also. So, you know, drop anything. Literally anything helps. Appreciate you guys doing that. Elon just takes external links, and it definitely helps getting it out there. So step number 2 is, after you've done all that, you're going to go to the bottom right corner. You're going to hit that like button on the video, and you're going to go ahead and subscribe also. Because if you're not subscribed, you can't have fun in the conversation here to the right side in the top of the chat. So you're going to go ahead and do that right now, and you're going to join the conversation with us. So say it again. Good Arvo from Australia. Okay, I'll try it again. Anonemo. I tried that. I mean, you can record that. You can use that for your ringtone if you would like to. BTC Art, good to see you, my man. When your friends are calling you saying thanks, it's a fun day. Love to see that. Okay, so throughout this stream, I want to cover everything. You know, I want to talk about everything that's been happening today. I really just want to hang out, you know, don't really get to talk about this stuff with people that are not involved in the crypto scene. So it's fun to be able to just get in the chat, be able to talk to you guys, be able to just carry that conversation. Thought about doing a space, and I think I might rotate to a space here in a bit, but definitely want to go at least look at some of this stuff with you guys on the stream and keep it going. You know, forgive me in advance. You know, we'll see. Maybe it hits me, maybe it doesn't. I had a little Delta 8 drink a little bit ago. It's been a minute since I've had one of these, so maybe I'll feel it, maybe I won't. But I wanted, you know, it's just like, it's been a fun day. Kind of wanted to wind down a little bit, celebrate, and you know, we'll see how wild it gets. But I'm excited, man. We're gonna send it. We're gonna send everything. So step number one, you know, we've done all the fun stuff. We knocked out everything else. Sir Hopperfield, my man, thank you for having it on. NASA, good to see you in here. Apex 47 and Melmsy, glad to see you guys back here. Omar, we are going to run it back to Valhalla. Jared, I will take a look at that link chart for you here in a bit. But, you know, hey, one thing that's cool. So, you know, I've done a few of these late night streams. And right now, I mean, it's kind of sad to say, I'm not too embarrassed about it, right? But I mean, we're at 139 concurrent viewers, and that's okay. Don't get me wrong, that is okay, but it's actually trending up. It's about double what we had last week. And you know, when you get a candle like this, you obviously expect that type of stuff. We're still, if this puts it into any type of perspective for you whatsoever with where we are in this market as far as retail interest, you know, again, I just painting this, using it as a picture. This was incredible. This was fun, right? You know, 5K in a day? That's awesome. You know, we haven't had a day, a past 48 hours like this in a long time. So to see something like this is cool. But again, to put it in perspective how much fuel there is left in the tank, we only have 143 concurrent viewers here. At the peak of the bull market, I was averaging 1,500 to 2,500. So we're 10%, not even 10% of that viewership. It won't take long before we are back up there, but we're still early. So again, you guys are celebrating these good times. You're sitting here, you're basking in the glory of the conviction that you've had. You feel vindicated as you look at the charts and you see the green candles popping up left and right, and you're seeing the P&Ls slowly start to rise. And you know what? Are you crazy? Hell yeah, but you're proud of the fact that you are crazy because you made it. That's how you feel right now. And what I'm trying to put into perspective for you is, this is only the beginning. This is nothing. We have barely scratched the surface of the potential of what you are about to see over the course of the next couple of years. So yeah, you know, like as unironically as it may be, you are still early. Has the bull market started? Yes. Like I think we have. But has it really started yet? No. You know, we are. Oh, dude, look at this fractal that I put up here. I need to go back to this one, man. I haven't looked at this chart in a while, but damn, look at this, bro. Yeah, like I'm gonna share this thing. I haven't looked at it in a minute, but dang, this is good. What the heck? I don't think I've looked at this in a few months. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. I agree with this fully. I didn't even mean to pull this up, but like, okay, this is it. This is your roadmap right here, right now. Okay, yeah, we're going to continue going higher. Like, why I brought this up initially was I wanted to show where we are in relation to the halving right now, where we've been the previous halvings. So this is an anomaly. This is a black swan event. I really think without COVID, this breakout would have probably happened a little bit sooner. Would we have hit all-time highs prior to it? No, I don't think so. But would we be maybe up here? Yeah, like there's a chance. You know, same with here, right? Like climb, boom. You got this nice pre-halving pump right here. Cooled off a little bit. Honestly, that's kind of what I expect a little bit right now. But I mean, like, hey, if this thing plays out, then we're going straight to new all-time highs. I kind of see it pausing a little bit early, but like, dude, now is not the time to even think about any negative. Just freaking keep buying. Just keep buying more. 100K is inevitable. 100K is a magnet. We've said it a million times. We're getting there again. Tyler Durden, welcome. Yes, it will get 10 times crazier. It'll get 100 times crazier, Tyler. That's what you don't get. It's going to get 100 times crazier. Thanksgiving might be all right this year. We might have something to be thankful for. Wonky stonks are still free, Moon Boy. You're 100% correct. Maury, I'm sorry. You got to control yourself because there's a lot more of the opium coming. And I really don't even... The beautiful thing about a day like today is I don't even have to sell too much of it, right? The market sells it for me. We're already there. You know, after this type of green, again, it's like natural to think we're going to have some type of a little pullback. And will we? I don't know. I mean, again, probably. Like, it's going to eventually cool off a little bit. But every dip is for buying. You know, that's what we've talked about from day one back here. We talked about aping. If you get the chance to stack BTC under 40K again, you better have the same conviction that you had here the day the ETF was passed. Nobody is ready for what is heading our way. Gosh, man, this is just fun. Yeah, you know, here in a bit, I think I am, like, I'm definitely going to continue with this stream. We're probably still going to go an hour and a half, but I'm definitely going to rotate and open up this conversation to a space as well, because once I get tired of streaming and you guys are tired of the charts and tired of whatever else I have to throw at you, we'll open it up and we'll have a real conversation outside of this too. I mean, 160 people, that ain't bad. It's not. So a few things, again, that you can do, like I'm going to give you guys your name a shout out on this feed by dropping a comment on here. I'm going to just keep rotating, reading some of these comments that you have dropped on this video right here as you like it, as you retweet it, and tell me some of the stuff that you want to talk about during this space. Or I mean, during this stream, drop it in here. If I see it, better chance that I end up going through it. I'll give you guys 60 seconds to see what type of comments you drop underneath this and what type of things I need to talk about. So far I've seen a total of 0. So, I mean, I get it. It's a different platform. You've got to go all the way over to X and you've got to do something there and you've got to participate. But let's see. Bro, I'm going to stay here until I get one comment. There is going to be one comment on this thing. One of you guys has the power. Oh, shoot. Okay, our comments just weren't loading. All right, there were a lot of comments. My bad. We got Taboti. Oxneva. Here we go. Muhammad Jalad, that's an interesting one. We are so back. Appreciate it, Dr. Duck. That's all I needed to see. Yeah, dude, we'll talk about the Doge. We'll talk about the no chill. We'll talk some HNT because you dropped it on here, and I appreciate you doing that. But you know what? I'm sorry to say, like, we have to talk a little bit about Pepe. And why do I have to talk a little bit about Pepe? You know, again, I've been talking about Pepe. It's almost become a meme at this point. All right. It's almost become a meme at this point because, again, as I scroll through this, you know, I've been looking for this to happen forever as ETH really starts to get going. It just makes sense, right? That we see, it's like whenever Sol really started to rip, how we saw Bonk start to rip with it. Pepe kind of is the Bonk of ETH, is the way that I see it. And I get SHIB is the higher market cap ETH shitcoin. But from a multiple perspective, Pepe just makes that type of sense to me. I still think that we're going to see Pepe hit a multi-billion-dollar market cap. It's not done. You know, we're going to see this shit. And like, this shitcoin has made a fool of me so many times. I can't even put into words. It is literally a meme, Omega Kid. And I get that it's literally a meme, but it's a high beta play on the trending chain. And right now, ETH has been trendy. I mean, with the move with BTC today, had a little bit of a pullback versus it. But here's the thing that I was looking at. You know, we were looking at Pepe versus ETH. Okay, dude, this is the chart I've been watching, right? We've been looking at this ratio right there, right? This is the ratio, ETH versus Pepe. Again, Pepe versus ETH. Look at this chart. This was from 24 hours ago. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, now I really want to blow your minds. Look at this. Look at where it's topped out. And let me put another candle here. Or another arrow. Look at that. That's the next one that it's filling. So it's going to happen. Wait, Puck, you're Booyah? There's no way. And Metaverse Kid, I wish I could say I was. You know, the old man ankles and the old man knees makes it a little bit tough. And there's some people who can play. But then again, I watched that NFT Miami pickup game, and I honestly think I could have run a team to the chip there. You know, I was a little bit disappointed with some of the show. And hey, Khaled, Doge is going to send, but I mean, a little bit of patience. It's coming. Doge is coming. Roger Dreams, I agree with y'all. Whiff is going to keep printing. And you know what? I'm just going to skip over to it. So, right, like you faded me on Pepe here, right? You may have faded me on Pepe here, and I get it. You know, it's fine. It's understandable. It's still not too late. There's still a lot of room to run here. You know, actually, let's go back to my first bonk tweet. And where you could have faded me on bonk. Okay. This is where we bought bonk in November, right? Whatever, 1150. Where did bonk run to? From there. Or wait, from right there. And let's make this not log. From right there to up here. Pepe is going to do something similar. Like that's it. I'm telling you right now, you can listen to it if you want to listen to it. You don't have to. That's what you're getting. Now, again, remember, this happened in the face of Sol really printing. ETH is about to print. Pepe is going to continue to print. Bonk did print when Sol printed. So what I want to get to is my tweet from earlier today. And I'm going to be crazy with y'all, but you know what? Like, this streak is kicking in, and I'm going to tell you guys. I don't give a shit. Okay, so ETH has SHIB, $6 billion market cap, and Pepe, $700 million. And, you know, we can even go here, right? You've got SHIB, and, oh, shoot. SHIB. And Doge is its own category. We're going to get to Doge. But Pepe, or Bonk, 940 million, right? Pepe, 900 million now. It's going to pass Bonk. It just will, you know, you've got ETH is a higher market cap than Sol. You've got a more capital inflow. Okay. Number 2, though. Remember it. SHIB, Pepe. And now you've got Bonk and you've got Whiff, both on Sol. Bonk, 940 million. Whiff, 550 million. You know what? Let's go back to all the cryptocurrencies by market cap real quick. Okay. Sol, $50 billion market cap. ETH, 400 billion market cap. So that's an 8x from there to there. Now I want you to look at Avax. 15 billion versus 50 billion. Okay? So you're looking at about like a little over a 3x from there to there. Now let's go back to these. Again, what is the market cap difference between the top here and the top here? Oh, guess what? It's about, here and here, a little over 6x, right? Like it stays in relation to the difference in the total market cap. Again, capital inflow difference. So as we continue down this, let's look at something, Avax again, 3.5, or Sol is 3.5 times the cost of Avax. Cock Inu, I get it, Cock Inu. It's $121 million market cap versus Bonk's $940 million market cap. There is a catch-up trade there. I'm just telling you right now, $124 million market cap on something that is a little less than a third of what Sol is. Still top 10 coin. This is going to run. And if I were to say how undervalued it is in relation to Bonk, I would say at least a 3x. 2 to 3x at least. Like, easy multiple. But where the bigger opportunity here on Avax is, in my opinion, is, again, go back to the tweet. There's a number 1. There's a number 2. There's a number 1 with Bonk. There's a number 2 with Whiff. And hey, I'm bullish on all these. Avax, number 1 with Cock Inu. The others are so small that you've got to go to Dex Screener to really see. You've got Cock at number 1. And then really there are a handful of others here. Numbers 2, 3, whatever. Kimbo has a chance. I do think Kimbo has a chance. I'm bullish on Kimbo. Don't get me wrong. Like, this chart looks amazing also. $10 million FTV, dog coin of the chain. It's going to send some, right? Like, all I'm telling you is you're going to see one of these next two hit $100 million market cap. It's going to happen. I'm betting on this one. Why am I betting on No Chill? Because my buddy that is in the wonky stonks with me, has been for years. He was the one that founded it. And I think that's freaking badass. I also think it's badass that it's like the currency and part of the redemption arc of the arena. Like, and not only that, it's just such an easy meme to say that Avax has No Chill. So I don't know. I look at this right here and I really think like at a $3.5 million market cap, and if not it, again, with Kimbo with a $10 million market cap, one of these two is going to hit $100 million. Like, you've got a few others. You've got Gecko that has a chance. I haven't heard as much about this one. I mean, I don't know, man. Again, I've got a huge bag. I'm biased, but I'm like, this is going to manifest. Had your chance with Pepe. This is going to happen. So you heard it here on this stream. It's going to happen. It's going to send. And if you fade it, it's your own fault at this point. Safer play, much safer play, would be Cock. Again, like just looking at the differential in the meme coins by market cap on each one of these different chains, Cock feels like a safe play. So, the other thing, right? Why Avax also has another stimulus to be able to push it forward is the eligibility for the community frame, or the community culture catalyst. So basically they have this wallet that they are going to load up with a bunch of meme coins in the community, right? It says the Avalanche Foundation aims, among other things, to make the use of the Avalanche blockchain synonymous with creativity, culture, and lifestyle. The foundation realizes the importance of fostering and supporting community initiatives on the Avalanche blockchain network. In particular, we note that meme coins generally have high community value because of the engagement, community spirit, and culture that they engender, which goes beyond the humor and virality that they embody. The foundation embraces the full spectrum of creativity, culture, camaraderie in the blockchain space, and broadly views meme coins, NFTs, and similar tokens created by the community for culture engagement as community coins. The foundation has already started using Culture Catalyst program to deploy capital into community coins, and will continue doing so with an established eligibility criteria framework. The foundation is pleased to share the eligibility, blah, blah, blah. But dude, basically what this is saying is we're going to pump some of the coins on this market. In this market, it's going to happen. They're going to continue stacking these. Like, Avax recognizes the opportunity here from some of the virality that these other memes have generated on other chains, and they want to replicate the same thing. So why am I confident in that catch-up trade with the memes? Again, dude, you look at this, and like, for instance, you go here, and you look at one of the top wallets. Like, I think this is Avax. Maybe it's not. Or not this one. Shoot. Well, I mean, heck, that one could be. But that... what looks more degenerate to me, because they also have the same thing with Kimbo. Is this person just dropping continuous 5 to 10K clips over the past 2 weeks? So I think Avax is already deploying. They said they already have. I think they're going to continue to, and I think you're going to see a bunch of these. Just, I think these are the ones that are receiving it. I think they're going to continue to print. Okay. That's my meme coin shill to you. Do whatever you want with it. Let's see. But dude, I just want to go back to this real quick too, because how freaking beautiful this is. We're going so much higher. I don't care if we pull back a little bit. I don't care if we pull back $100, $1,000, whatever the heck it is. We're going higher. All right, got to get a drink of water. 1 second. Alan, why is Bonk lagging so far behind? I think Bonk is just because Soul right now has been lagging a little bit too. But let's look at a few of the other serious ones, serious categories. Somebody asked me to look at Link. Dude, here's the deal. BTC's just sucking liquidity out of the market right now, for the most part, for a lot of these majors. So, you know, and what does Link always do? What has it always done for me? Disappoint me? I don't know. Honestly, it probably catches a bid somewhere in this range. If it's going to catch a bid versus BTC, it's going to be here. Otherwise, if it does not catch a bid right here and continue, get out of Link. That's simple. So make your decision here or make your decision here. Like, Link kind of looks a little bit screwed. Oh, Stone, yeah. I mean, ordinals are going to send. It's that simple. Like, the obvious thing about ordinals were, whenever every BTC maxi was so incredibly mad about them, it was almost like a given that they're going to send. Anything that anybody hates that much, there's got to be somebody on the other side of it that loves it as much. Oh, man. But, you know, again, you just have so much capital inflow to Bitcoin. that, again, like fine art on Bitcoin is going to continue to print. It's that simple. It's about the scarcity. People want an investment vehicle for their BTC, and you know, it's just another form of alts. But they can ascribe it to BTC. They can still feel like a maxi without really being a maxi, right? They don't have to support some of their altcoin, which is Bitcoin maximalist worst dream. So now these NFTs that they thought were trash are all of a sudden gems. Patrick, dude, Litecoin's dead. Litecoin has been dead for a long time, brother. Like, this is Litecoin versus Bitcoin. It's going to continue to just trend down. You know, will you eventually get lucky and have this again? Yeah, you'll eventually get another one of these. If you really want to be patient for that, go for it. But, dude, trust the trend. Trust the trend. Litecoin's going down. That's I've learned it. I've accepted it. It's just the truth of the matter. There's no really redemptive saving narrative for it. It's like Zcash, bro. Zcash. Oh, there's no way that my my coin can go any lower. Look at Zcash, buddy. Let's look at, you know, there's a negative 90%. That's the wrong thing. There's a negative 90% versus BTC. Oh, wait, is there another one in here? And we're working on another negative 90% for BTC. And guess what? After we do that, you know what's probably going to happen again for Zcash? Another negative 90% versus BTC. There's some altcoins, that's what they do. They just go lower versus Bitcoin, and that is one of them. I'm just trying to save you, man, because I was not saved last bull market from that, and you deserve to not have the pain that I had. So it's like, you get out of that shit. ADA has a better chance of resurrection than both Zcash and Litecoin. I am not the most bullish on ADA, though. Like, if anything, again, does that. If it really resurrects, I don't see it happening until later on this year. I would not personally be involved. I'm not an ADA maxi. I'm sorry. Is Hex dead? Yes, brother. Hex is dead. Don't get out of it. Like, to trust anything that the scammer Richard Hart would come out with, I just don't get it, man. Like, he just looks like the most pretentious person in the entire world, and people somehow still give him their money. They see how he invested on himself, and they gave it to him anyway. I mean, Superboy, that could maybe be a narrative, but with it just being such a smaller market cap, I have a harder time seeing it, but that would be the only redemptive narrative. And what he said is, I think the institutions will accumulate LTC. They only go for ancient coins. If you get some, you know, crazy person at BlackRock to say that they want to accumulate, like, that would maybe be the only chance. I just don't see it happening. I see Solana happening before I would see Litecoin. I will say NFTs are going to keep sending, and you know, this is my project. But there are grails on the floor for free right now. Like, absolutely, I have not seen the floor look this pretty in a long time. So, stack walkie stonks. They're going to send. Let's see. Dude, but even just thinking right now about NFTs, right? Like, let's go back to the NFT market. The total market capitalization for all NFT coins is $40 billion. Now, let's just go to all NFTs. You know what I need to... Let's see. Like, dude, Pudgy Penguins. What is Pudgy Penguins market cap? Actually, shoot. I think now that I'm thinking about it, if I go back to this, I think that's all NFTs. Does it include, or is it just NFT coins? Because I know that they have NFTs on here. That's what we need to go for. Okay. All NFT collections, $55 billion market cap versus $2 trillion for the rest. Actually, shoot, what is the rest of the altcoin market? You know, again, we're going to see this real quick. BTC by itself is about 50% of that. So the total market cap right now, alts comprise a little over, you know, about $1.3 trillion, right? Like, and you have NFTs by themselves that, to me, make a hell of a lot more sense than a lot of altcoins and governance tokens that exist, only at 55.8 billion. This is going to be this is going to hit $1 to $2 trillion this cycle. I guarantee it. It just makes too much sense. And yeah, for, you know, you were talking about Bitcoin ordinals. So node monks right now at 23K. Node monks are going to continue to send. Miladies. I've talked about the Miladies chart. I talked about them a little while back. Miladies are going to send. Yeah, I can go down the list through the majority of these top ones. I'm bullish on. Not really bullish on Moonbirds. I'm sorry. Panda's gonna send. Puppets, dude, I'm not gonna lie, puppets have blown me away. I did not expect puppets to print in the way that they printed. Mad Lads at 20K is a steal. There's gonna be a lot more that's delivered there. I feel like Chromie Squiggles at 7.2 ETH, also a steal. Avax NFTs are going to send too. You know, like buy a Dokio. Thank yourself later. I got to get ADA off this screen because I don't want people asking why the heck ADA is up there. Let's see. Arrow just jumped 30%. Dude, I don't even know what Arrow is. But I believe it. Right now, everything is popping up left and right. So Beam. Dude, I'm bullish on Beam. Yeah, Beam's going to go higher. Like, you know, bullish on Pentashi, bullish on the gaming narrative. Keep sending it. Oh, all right. Ladies and gents, I don't know. I had to host something right now, right? With what was happening, I had to just get on here, talk to y'all for a minute. I'm going to go ahead here in a second. I think I'm going to move it over to X, if you give me just a little bit. And I am going to kick up a space because a space sounds like a lot of fun right now. Alan, I can talk about your question on that space, but actually no, I'll tell you right now. I think, Alan, you have to have some fundamental belief. He asked, how do you hold conviction as a trader when things seem grim? I struggle having conviction in my decisions in this market. Alan, I mean, dude, step number one is don't buy anything that you don't have conviction in yourself, right? Like, do something and only look at things, buy bags you have some greater level of belief in. Don't just do it because you saw somebody, you know, some influencer say it. Like, if you see me shill something on this stream, go do your own research and see if it's something that really resonates with you. Fact check. Don't just say, man, that chart looks amazing. You want to go through and be able to say, okay, even if the chart looks bad, is there something here that's going to continue to give me belief in the broader narrative? And if there's not, then you need to have an exit plan, you know, when things do reach certain prices, and be able to get out, be able to cut your losses and sell. But otherwise, with an asset like Bitcoin, having conviction is easy, because once you understand what it offers and that it can't go away and it can't be killed, the only thing to do is to be bullish. Yo, AZ Montana, appreciate it, man. Okay, but what did we learn here? We're gonna go higher. You know, buy every dip. Pepe, I warned you, dude. Pepe, it is printing. It's gonna continue to print. You know, send it to the BitGet charts better because it's got more history. Send it to highs. Make it do what Bonk did. You know, send it way past the all-time high. And, you know, also we learned Avax has no chill. And wonky stocks are inevitable. I love you guys. I'm sorry this one wasn't longer. I mean, like, it was fun. Enjoyed getting on here. Gonna get on a lot more. Feel free. Yeah, research keys, bro. But you know, drop comments in here future times. I'll be back probably tomorrow as well at one point of the day or another. So make sure to check it out, and hopefully, you know what, I'm gonna try to bring guests on again sometime soon too. So if you guys want to see anybody in it, drop it in those comments. Make sure to sub as well, and we will see y'all next time. Love you guys. Oh, and remember, look for the space and jump on the space. You're gonna make it too. Love you guys.